The message that I got today when I was in Wegmans is you're the talk of the town. And I was simply just minding my business, and I tuned into a song that was playing. And the song that was playing, she was singing. I don't even know the song, but she was singing. She was saying, she said something about like you the talk of the town, and then like I listened, some more words came in, and she said something about you changed. And so what I'm getting from this message is like, that's what the talk of the town is about how you change. 999 can be significant. You could be seeing that number a lot. The number's 999. It's like things are coming to a completion. You know, you're getting over, there's something that you're getting over: fear, anxiety, not knowing who you are. Getting like you're gaining a lot of courage. You gained a lot of courage. You gained a lot of confidence. Maybe that's what has changed. Is you've gained a lot of courage. You gained a lot of confidence. You learning more and more of who you are, and that has you standing in your truth more confidently, more courageously, you're feeling more empowered. You're feeling more assertive. I'm getting your balance in the masculine and the feminine. I'm getting you're balancing the light and the dark. I'm getting your balancing, and you're being able to honor who you are, the unique you and who you are. And this is beautiful. I'm getting like whatever you tried hiding when it came to your shadow, you're speaking more on it now. Like maybe you are a person that like don't speak your mind in certain situations, or maybe certain things may be said about you, and you don't allow it anymore. It's something like you're not allowing people to step all over you, or you're speaking up. I'm getting like you could be speaking louder as well, and it's not like louder in a way where you're yelling at someone, but it's like it seems like it could be coming from like the soul. It seems like it could be coming from a place where it is like it's passionate. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's coming from like it's coming from truth, and it's passion in it. It's fire behind it. There we go. It's like a bolt. Like, you know how they say like a lightning bolt? It's like in different areas, like it can be like fiery energy, a lightning bolt. There's something significant about that. Or you may be, this is where you're headed. This is where you're going to be more in this energy of just doing. But yeah, I was in Wegmans, and like she said something about the talk of the town and something about you changed. And I'm like, well, why of all things I got that? And it's because it's a message, and this is how I get downloads. I get downloads from different things. And maybe you do that as well. Maybe that's one of the things that you've learned about yourself as well. And I learned that a long time ago, but I didn't know how to speak on it. Now I'm able to speak on it, and it's because I've elevated. And it's not only because I elevated, because you've elevated as well. That is why I'm able to give these messages, because it's just everything is in divine alignment. Everything is just, it's going the way that it needs, to go. So yeah, it's something about you being the talk of the town, and how much you've changed. I'm getting like you could be the talk of the town about like something you could have done recently as well. Like you could have recently left your hometown, or you could have recently came into another like plate. Like you could be at another state, and you could be at this state, and you're the talk of the town at this new place that you're at. You could be at a new job. You could be at, or you could have left your job and started your own. And you could be doing like multiple things when it comes to that. Like you're on your feet. You're standing on your feet. People could see you standing on your own 2 feet. They probably thought you had failed. They probably was, gossiping and saying how you weren't going to, make it, or how this or that, or wherever you were, they could have underestimated you. And now you're standing on your own 2 feet with your own stuff, with your own business, courageously, confidently, and living boldly and being beautiful, handsome, no matter who. You can still be beautiful if you're a guy as well, but It's something that's significant about that. You're standing in your truth. You stand in who you are, and it's only getting better. You're only getting better. You're only elevating more and more, because you don't dive into the negativity. You choose to use it to help build what you want to build, help you create, help you to become who you want to become. And that's the beautiful thing about all of this, is you are alchemizing. You're using it. And that's what you could have been doing in these places that people didn't know. They were so busy looking at the physical, didn't realize that you was just absorbing. You was just watching. I didn't want to say absorbing, but you could have been absorbing as well. But you was absorbing to alchemize. But I was trying to say you was observing. You was just observing. You was seeing how things was going. You was seeing how you were just paying attention. You was observing. I'm getting like you couldn't have said much. You could have stayed silent about a lot. Even when negativity arised around you or was spoken about you, you still stayed silent and you observed. You chose to still go within and heal. Still, even with the things that you were facing, even with the obstacles and the experiences that you were facing, you still chose to stand and heal and grow and alchemize. And this is showing. And so by your silence looked weak. Your silence looked weak to some. But yeah, your silence looked weak. But what and this energy was just looking at the physical. They didn't realize that that was what you were doing with healing, and that you were really, all that pressure was really creating a diamond. So this diamond could be formed. And that's why you're unrecognizable right now. Or that's why you're being talked about right now, and talked about how you change, because it's like, how do you still look like, how do you look elevated? How do you look like you expanded? How are you doing well? How are you still smiling? I thought you wasn't going to make it. I thought we talked about you enough to make you feel bad where you couldn't grow or become more. No, what happened was you was just that pressure that was being built up. It created a diamond. You were growing, you were healing, you were becoming, you were silent, not because you were weak. You were silent because you knew that's what you needed to be, so that you can go within to learn those depths of who you are, to get the depths of the truth of who you are, so that you can close out you was looking at what was going on. You was looking at the energy around you as healing opportunities, as growing opportunities. You looked at what you saw. You knew not to just look at that. You knew how you learned to look inward. Every time something presented itself to you, you chose to look inward because you knew that it had something to do with you. The reason why this is showing externally, because there's something that you got to do within. And this is why you're in this energy. You were being activated. You more and more, you kept, that light kept just, break. Like I'm looking at a crack, and you know how, like, I got actually a wallpaper of this a thumbnail of this. It's like that rose, it's like a concrete, right? And it's a crack, and a rose is coming out of it. But what I'm also getting is like, it's light in that crack. It's light in that crack as well. So it's cracking open more and more, and then this light is coming out. So it's something significant about that. It's something significant about, no matter how when you being cracked open was beneficial for you, because it cracked open that light. I hope that makes sense. And, oh, wow. Also, it's a rose, and it's one with a thumbnail with a rose and a diamond. Wow. So you maybe got to go listen to that video. Maybe something significant in there. I'm not sure. But I do have a video from a while ago, and it has a rose, a red rose, and then it has a diamond, and it's like a crack. It's like it's coming from the crack. Wow. Look how that all worked out. But there's something significant about that. And whatever you're creating, whatever you've done, it's like whatever you're doing, whatever it is, when it comes to, like, maybe you're in this creative mode, you're ready, or maybe you can already be creating something. Whatever it is, it's abundant, it's prosperous, it's going to skyrocket. It's going to skyrocket. You're being guided in this time to just be patient with yourself. Know that the cycles that you've already closed out, it's going to be the same when it comes to these opportunities in your creativity. What you've done for yourself, you can do when it comes to your business. You can do when it comes to whatever it is that you create. And don't let anyone talk you out of it, because you've already seen it for yourself first. That was why you went through what you went through. That's why you went through the awakening, because you went inward. You've already seen it. So you can't let anyone, and I'm not getting emotional, but I'm getting there's something that is sparking within me, because it's like you can't let anyone talk about what you can't do if they didn't see what you've done within. If they don't understand that you went inward first, you went to the spirit first, you went through the awakening that you need to do inward, so that you can so that you can learn that what you see, if things are not looking how it need to look, that you can go inward and balance everything out. Or just what you've done spiritually is going to always help you externally, because you've seen it already, what you can do for yourself, not what someone else could do for you, nothing material could do it for you, but what you can do for you, what God has done for you, what source has done for you. I really hope that this message gets to whomever is needing to get to. You're the talk of the town. You're changed. And this is a beautiful energy. This is grand energy. This is a powerful energy.